morning.
Road tripping with Ken and Arlene.
We're in the middle of Montana now, right?
We're in Montana, but heading south to Wyoming and eventually in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Yes. So we left Grand Forks, North Dakota, and we went to the Air Force Base there at Grand Forks. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't see one person while at the Air Force Base. Well, I guess we saw one person. It was the guard letting us in, but there was not a car, there was not a person, not a dog.
It was like dead. Like a missile struck it because there was nobody there. But so we just cruised around, saw the base. Nothing was open since it was early, and it was a Sunday too. So, and we got back on the road.
Yeah. So we drove from Grand Forks. We were heading to Medora, or Theodore Roosevelt National Park is where our destination was. So on our way, we saw tons of sunflowers. I didn't know that North Dakota was known for growing sunflowers, but we saw lots and lots of fields of those. Wheat, corn, soybeans. What else did we see?
Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers. Lots of bees and bee boxes, like where they make the honey. Lots and lots of those.
And grasshoppers.
Yeah.
Literally, the front of my truck is covered in grasshoppers right now. So it's pretty disgusting.
But that part of the trip, it was very flat and very windy. So from there, we went on to the town Rugby, which we talked about in our last video. Rugby was going to be the surprise. So
surprise! Rugby, North Dakota is the geographical center of North America. Thanks to Tony Cox, who gave us that information, we decided to go there. So you'll eventually watch the pictures later, but you'll see the memorial for it, not memorial, but the monument for it, which is like literally in the parking lot of a Mexican restaurant. So
we didn't eat there, but it was probably good.
Worth seeing, because how many people have been to the geographical center of North America? We have.
Yeah, here's two right here.
That's right.
So we left Rugby and drove on to Minot. We were going to take a look at the Air Force Base there, but it was north of the city, or not city, town.
Yeah.
It was kind of a small town. We did not go up there. We wanted just to head on to where our campsite was. So we moved on to Medora, North Dakota, and we camped just outside of the national park. We spent 2 nights there, and we tent camped. We don't have a trailer, we tent camped, which was interesting. Yeah, it was cold. It was like 55 degrees. At night, I was cold.
No, it was
not
okay.
so much, but I was cold. And it rained a little bit last night. Downpoured, I should say, not a little bit. It downpoured. So it changed our dinner plans. We were going to cook out, but we ended up going to Boot Bar and Grill. If you ever get in Medora, North Dakota, Boot Bar and Grill is really good.
Good hamburger.
Yep, good burger. So then we did go to the park. We saw lots of prairie dogs, ton of bison, and we'll add some pictures of bison here in this video.
Bison, buffalo, take your pick.
Wild horses, that was really cool. And then some more grasshoppers.
Yeah, lots of
grasshoppers. Lots of grasshoppers.
And bees.
Yes, and flies.
Oh my God, flies. Horrendous.
Yes.
Biting flies.
Yeah.
So,
but the park was cool. It had beautiful scenery. It was really neat because there were parts that were really flat, prairies, and then there were some just rolling hills, lots of buttes and plateaus and rock formation, gorges. canyons,
Petrified forest.
petrified forests.
pretty cool.
We took tons of pictures, but I don't know that any of them really will do it justice of what we saw. So if you're ever in North Dakota, swing by here. It was very pretty, well worth the stop.
Yes.
Glad that we did stop to see it. So now, as Ken said, we are on our way to Rapid City. We are actually in Montana right now. Heading south to Devil's Tower, which is in Wyoming.
Yes.
But we're actually going to Rapid City, South Dakota. And there we'll have lots of different side trips. We're going to be there for a few days, staying at the Air Force Base in Rapid City. And I guess that's it.
Yeah, all the way till the 13th, and we're leaving there on the 13th. So
yeah,
more videos to come.
Yeah, so keep watching. We'll post some pictures after this video, some of the things that we've seen so far. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
As they say on YouTube, like and subscribe. We need to get 30,000 subscribers.
30,000. All right. Take care.
Bye.
Peace out. Bye.